Yes, hello, my able friends. Let me just say this. If you're Nigerian, whether you are home or abroad, just come closer to this video. Yes, there is something I want to say. You see, I've seen clips of videos in Nigeria where, even when I was in Nigeria back then, people go to parties and then you see them carrying away, bags of food. You know, some people do takeaways. Some, when they are coming to a party, you know, they will load up the place with plastic food and then going home with it. While some will be going home with some bottles of wine or beer, taking them home. And at that time, people will say, oh, it's because people are hungry in Nigeria. It is what is causing it. Okay, that I understand. Maybe probably those of us or those in Nigeria who are still doing it. Even to date, I see people stealing at Paris. They come to Paris. They come. I see a lot of videos in Nigeria, in some wedding, in some burial ceremonies. People will come there. They will carry food, carry rice, put in a plastic bag, and they are going home. Yeah, that sometimes you will say, okay, the country is hard and people are hungry. Yeah, but let me tell you the truth. What about those of us here in abroad, most especially in America? Yes, what are you going to call those ones doing it? What would you say? If I tell you that the same thing that happens in Nigeria happens here in America, here abroad in America, that you will see somebody in a function, whether it's at a picnic or at a wedding party, birthday parties, just name it. You see somebody packing and packing and packing food like like tomorrow will never come. Like tomorrow, like today is the end of the world. You will see somebody at a party, a drink that you can afford. This is a country where food and drinks are affordable. In short, food is a common thing. Somebody will go to a picnic. While you are going there, the person is going with a plastic bag or takeaway bags, only for the person to, you see the person packing things, like as if the world is coming to an end. At the end of the day, you see somebody going home with takeaway, 4 or 5 takeaway in one bag. Yes, so Nigerians, so my people, same thing. Some taking drinks, wine. You offer them drink to drink. They will squeeze it under a bag. You bring one bottle of 1738, 1 liter. Give it to them to drink. Before you turn back, they will squeeze it and throw it under somewhere. You give them wine, a bottle of wine. Put it on the table, asking them to drink to be happy. Before you turn back, bam! Just like monkey, they feeding it under the table. Yes, so here in America, let me tell you, Papa Chidi, Iyabola, that brother Rashidi, or Chibike, that Egbo Yekini. I see you, auntie, that sister. We dey see you for wedding. We dey see you for birthday parties. We dey see you for picnics. You just say people no dey see you. We see you. Even the walls, as they say, has ears. Even when you think that probably somebody's not seeing you, there's a camera, somebody's videoing you somewhere. I don't want to go into exposing people. This is just a general statement. But I have evidence. A lot of people even send me pictures of those they caught doing this, wanting me to post them, as I won't do that. But that's why I want to talk about it. What is the act? What is behind all this? It's just a simple language. I'm making this because every day we blame our government. We blame our authority. We blame those in power. We say they will never be satisfied no matter what they loot or what they steal. You give them the whole world. They are still stealing. They are still looting our Commonwealth's resources in Nigeria as Nigerians. So what is the cause? It's called greed. Just simplify it. It's called greed. When somebody's greedy, that person can never be satisfied of anything. A greedy person will continue to loot and loot and loot and steal and will never be satisfied. How do you determine greed? It's when you go to a place where you see something that's meant for everyone, meant for everybody, and you think that it is your right or your entitlement to carry all for yourself. That is greediness. That is pure greediness. So when you see people go to functions, parties, or whatever, you see them, when they are asked to serve people at the party, you see them serve some people and they will begin to conserve the food that was meant to serve the guests so that they can take them home. In a country where food is sufficient, in a country where food is affordable. So when you have a greed in your blood, that's the sign of greediness. You are going to a party and you are going there to loot what is meant for every guest like you. You are invited to a function to come and enjoy, drink, and have merriment. While you are going there, you are carrying a plastic bag or a small cooler or something, to go there and begin to pack food just like you cannot afford to, to cook such foods in your house. You pack and pack and pack. I don't want to mention. I've seen things. I've been to picnics, I've been to wedding parties, I've been to birthday parties. I've seen things for myself. People go there in the name of takeaway. You see somebody with takeaway, one person with about 8 takeaways loaded in one bag. Meanwhile, there are people who came to that party that did not test not a single bottle of drink. Meanwhile, you are carrying bags and cartons, bottles of wine, and you are going home. Meanwhile, there are people who came to that party, they never tested food. They were looking for those foods to eat. Why you alone want to carry everything that was meant for everybody? Is that not an act of greediness? So before we blame those who are in our leadership positions, ask yourself, are you also not greedy? Are you not selfish? If you can go to functions and you are stealing or taking away what was meant for everybody, and you alone want to gather it yourself and put it in your pocket, so who are you then? It is just that because you have not found yourself in that position to be a leader, that's why you can blame those who are already there. So as Nigerians, the problem that we are facing in Nigeria today, whether you are abroad or home, is that thing we call greed. Majority of our Nigerians are greedy. Many of us are selfish. So today, watch your attitude where you go. Watch what you do. Because somebody's watching you. Somebody's seeing you. You think nobody's seeing you? Somebody's seeing you, brother. Somebody's watching you, sister. Every of your activities that you do in a function. If you think nobody saw you, when you stole that drink, when that drink was given to you, a bottle of wine or a bottle of liquor was given to you, you decided to squeeze it by the corner and pass it over to Mr. B to hide for you. Is that not greedy? Something you could afford. They gave you a bottle of wine, or you look left and look right. When somebody turned back, you now took it and dropped it under your table. Somebody seeing you. Then you are asked to serve people at a function. You begin to ration the food that was plenty food for it that will go around for everybody. What you could do was ration the food, and then at the end of the day, you decide to pack the entire thing to your house. It is called greed. Check your blood. Check your blood. You think nobody saw you? Somebody did. Somebody had your pictures. I remain your humble Mr. Lawrence Chikezie, and I'm telling you to change for good, so that Nigeria will be good. Thank you.